iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Orlando Pirates 3, Golden Arrows 1 in the DStv Premiership. We would like more people to be interested in this game, but again, the players must play their role as well, and the clubs as well, selecting the right players, signing the right players, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, jeez. It did 4 goals, but still, it's like there was like 60 or 70 minutes of this game that was so uninteresting. It's like someone must call you and say, this is the part that's interesting. Then you can flip the remote, switch on. You watch the part that's interesting, which is the 10-minute part, and then you zone out as well. Your thoughts on the game, Mr. Tso?
Mr. Kunjani mfethu?
Yes, sir.
Angibulise wena, ngibulise Drake, ngibulise Justice, ngibulise Junior, nginibulise lana emakhaya. Ngene support njalo iDiskiTV. Ngizobeka nje njalo ngijike futhi.
Up the Bucks.
Up the Bucks. Mfethu bawinile mfethu ezimnyama. Yazi Mr. Nkewu, kumele ube proud when you are calling a win. Be proud ukuthi yazi winile. I deserve that win. Pirates winile, but I don't think they really deserve to win the game. You know, the worst thing was supposed to be a draw. When I look at Arrow's second half, they came back, they've shown good signs, you know, they've created chances, they even scored an equalizing goal. And, you know, they had chances, they can even lead, you know, Pirates, because I think in second half they were much better than first half Arrows. And I don't know why they're doing this, because even against Chiefs, they did the very same thing. Where first half they were nowhere to be seen, but second half it was like new players they're starting a game. You know, I don't know. I think it's Arrow's technical team, they need to fix that, because if they're not gonna fix that, they will lose points where they're not supposed to lose. Because like second half, they were not supposed to they can even concede just 2 goals because of the way they've played. But nevertheless, but in this game sometimes you need luck. Yeah, so in Atlanta I excel because look at nje manje ucine ukudlala. Uyangena cross cha goal. Isiphuthuputhu nje lana na isikuphuma i-troopers lapha na uyaphuma upule. You know, it's football.
That was actually a good finish by Upule.
Yeah. No. Actually, even now, I mean, that header is a bouncer la pants. I mean, it's not an easy one. And it was between the 2 center backs. I think the 2 center backs, whether they didn't see him, or maybe Valenje fast lapana, because it lula from the first defender ebemala phambili yadlula ezala, so in the middle that's when njuka manje bekalapha, and then Upule, and I just hope it will give him that confidence, because I think after injury yake he's trying to come back, but he's not the Pule that we know. So I just hope maybe with this goal it's gonna give him that confidence. And again, Mr. Nkewu, I don't know. Maybe supporters, they will help me, and maybe I will understand. You've got a problem of supplying the strikers. Most strikers, they don't get a service. That's why you'll see Rasmus lapana pambil. If you can ask Rasmus, who about I shot at goal? Next. It's not only this game. It's not only this game. So now I'm asking myself, can they go back to technical team and Pirates was pay with no man? But that's not service like immediately. You know.
Sorry to cut you. I think everyone can see where you're going. Yeah. Is it not the reason why at half time in the second half they introduced Undlondlo? Is that they could see that there's no forward passing?
Yes, you need.
So in a way they rectified that problem.
Yeah, they must from today's game onwards. It should be like this: play with one defensive midfielder and then have attacking players. Mr. Nkewu, if you kokota, you'll never find out who there's somebody. So so how do you know who there's somebody lapaya? So but when you go and knock, look at Sundowns. both sides, both wingers, Iwithiabo, they've got players that are going forward. That game is balanced. So Pirates, they do have midfielders that they can do that. Look at Usaleng. Usaleng needs somebody also to complement him. You know, he's playing those pockets and then he makes those runs, eyeing a pan. Then he needs a service from line middle lane. So there's no one from line middle lane. The only time, Peggy Koliak, he calls the ball, le Gopi, right lapana on the right side. While Dala Ushandu, he had to make a run. I would call it an individual goal because, you know, he played the pass, he made a run to the box and then he got a goal. I hope Uguti from now on, a technical team, the Pirates, they will see Uguti. We need players that they will play the striker. Not the striker, across, because for me, which is a striker as a Pirates, they can only play when they will get crosses. But here in the midfield, they can't get service because when you're playing with team, no Londuza and is out. But from now, I think maybe niggas won't hold a chance. Not Pambil as a forward. No. He let him play in the midfield. He will make mistakes like any other player. You know, when football is a game of mistakes. Everyone is going to make a mistake. Not a good man, you don't expect him to make mistakes. He's going to make mistakes. So, but he must continue to play. That's where he's going to fix mistakes.
Right, last one. So, when you look at Arrows, we watched them against Chiefs. They were atrocious in the first half. In fact, it was almost criminal. We were looking at that and like, yo, you guys are giving us the signal that you are not interested when we watched them against Chiefs. Parts of this first half today had those elements. A slow start. I mean, in football, we find ways to name phenomena. Like we say, it's a slow start. You know, they're not good in the first half, whatever. But that is just unprofessional, you know, because as soon as it's match, everyone should be tuned in. Everyone, because they get paid, right? Yeah. They get paid. Start working. Yeah. Why do you think that they're so slow in the first half? Because in that game at Chiefs, it was criminal. Today, there were those elements as well that they only started playing when Saleng scored the goal.
I think they need to check how they warm up. Because it's hard to get to a game. Because if you can check them, after about 20 to 25 minutes, that's after 20 minutes we have time. Now they're passing. So that 20-25 minutes, I think they need to look at how they warm up because they pick up late and it's costing them every time. Even today, yes, I understand the last 2 goals have scored. But when you look at them again, they did exactly what they did against the Chiefs. But second half, you could see now second half, my challenge, you will see it's second half, they switch on and they're ready, they're attacking, they play passes in the right areas, they make runs in the good areas, they create chances, goalkeeper wins the save, it tells you, they're ready. But now, I think technical team, they just need to look at that. But slow, by the time they pick up, the other team say ready, say clearly. Okay.
There you go. I once said that there is no universe where we think that Mamelodi Sundowns are in the same league as the Golden Arrows. I suppose I have the same thought today as well, that in as much as they made it a fight, they made it a tussle between themselves and Pirates, there is no universe where I think that Golden Arrows are in the same league as Orlando Pirates. They play in the same league, of course, but they're not the same team. In fact, one of the best players from the Arrows side today is an Orlando Pirates player. Nsako Makobele is on loan. That should tell you that there is a big team that is so big and has so much quality that they take one of their players, they give it to the other guys and say, here you are, guys, we're giving you a favor. Try to be competitive, but every time we play against you, we're going to win. And that's exactly what happened today. It was almost interesting because at 1-1, we thought that Arrows actually was going to win that game because they were looking like they were on the way to win that game. But with 5 minutes left, good cross by Saleng. Within 40 seconds of that cross that was scored by Uchukamanja, center, Orlando Pirates intercept, they take the ball, true pass, a third goal was scored. So if you look at the score line, those of you that are in the habit of not watching the matches, you would think that Orlando Pirates were dominant. Orlando Pirates were almost on the verge of losing this game immediately, especially when they Golden Arrows equalized. Of course, that's neither here nor there now. it's not important because Orlando Pirates have won 3-1. iDiskiTV, Diski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.